Boys and girls, I just spotted both loons. They were nice and close. They just dipped under. I'm not sure where they're going to swim to. We'll keep our eyes open and keep looking. Oh, there they are. They just popped up. I'm not sure where their nest is this year. You can see that they're fishing. They keep going. Oh, they just dove under. Every year they have a nest on the lake, but I'm just not sure where they put it. It's usually on the island. Oh, there they are. It's usually on the island, but this year they've chosen a different spot. The water's been so high. The same pair comes back to the lake every year. They're really fun to watch. They had babies 2 years ago, and the mom would carry the little fuzzy baby right on her back. It was so fun to watch. I hope you enjoyed our adventure.
Good morning, and thank you, Mrs. Paul and Huxley, for that great introduction. Today I am at Haltman Lake, where we do have some loons that come in every summer. Now, there are 5 species of loons in North America, but only one in Wisconsin, and it's called the common loon. And it is the most common, the most well-known, and the largest of all the loons, with a wingspan of about 5 feet. Loons are swimming and diving birds. Their distinctive bodies with their spear-like beaks, their blood-red eyes, and their black and white checkered backs make them unmistakable on Wisconsin lakes in the summertime. They are known for their eerie and haunting calls. Because their legs are located so far to the rear of their bodies, they walk clumsily when they're on land. But they are powerful swimmers and powerful divers in the water. I like to think of the common loon as sort of like an airplane and a submarine. It's like an airplane in that it needs to kind of have a runway to take off. Loons will sort of flap their wings and run across the top of the water for about 30 yards because they need a good distance to take off. And they're kind of like a submarine in that they spend a lot of time with their head under the water looking for fish, but when they identify the one they're after, they dive, and they dive powerfully down to get it. The common loon is a carnivore. That means it eats meat, so its diet consists of fish, crayfish, shrimp, or leeches. Now, this is the type of area where a common loon would build its nest, and both the male and the female loon build the nest together. They like to build it in a very shallow bit of water or right on the shoreline. Once it's built, the female lays the eggs and sits on them for almost a month before they hatch. Now, once those baby loons hatch, they can swim or dive within 2 or 3 days. But for the first couple of weeks, you will often see them riding on their parents' back. Loons are migratory birds. They're only in Wisconsin in the summertime. Wisconsin loons migrate south to the Atlantic coast and the coast of the Gulf of Mexico. In summertime, Wisconsin has close to 4,000 loons. Our neighbor to the west, Minnesota, has close to 10,000 loons. Common loons are not social birds, and when they migrate, they often migrate alone. Common loons have 4 distinct calls. The first is called the wail. The wail is most commonly used for long-distance communication between mated pairs of loons. It can be used to give messages about stress or perceived threats. The second call is the hoot. Now, the hoot is a soft, short call, typically used for short-range communication between the parent loons and the chicks. But it can also be used to warn rival loons on the same lake to stay away. The third call of the common loon is the yodel. Now, only male loons can yodel, and it's typically given when the male loon is feeling threatened, either by an eagle, a human, or another predator. Male loons often extend their necks flat over the water surface while yodeling in order to better project the call. The final call of the common loon is called the tremolo. Also known as the crazy laugh, this call is used usually as a response to perceived threats, which again could be intruding loons, humans, or predators such as eagles. I love the sound of loons. Some nights I just sit on my deck and wait to hear the loons calling on Haltman Lake. I listen for them when I'm camping near a lake too. I hope you are lucky enough to hear the call of a loon this summer. Have a great day.